What's up guys, this is Leo Vertigo. This is my second video on this channel, Vertigo Studios. This is where I will present different things that I'm doing throughout my weeks of progress. I'm a work in progress, creative slash artist. I've been trying to figure out how to do things all on my own. I'm self-taught and I'm enjoying it, having fun. And yeah, hopefully one day I'll become really great, like some of the greats out there. I'm sorry about the music or the background noise, and I'm sorry if my volume is a little too high or a little too low. Still working on editing. These are just raw videos at the moment, and I happen to ramble a lot, so I'm also sorry about that. Last video was 20 minutes almost, or something like that. So hopefully this video is less than 10 minutes. I'm going to present to you what I've made over about a week and a half of just creating paintings and all of that. I showed my sketchbook if you want to check that out, and I'll do an update on that about every month and a half or so, or every month. And yeah, so I wanted to show what I've been working on, and so we can take a look at my progress. So I wanted to show you my first ever acrylic painting. I did a mini painting. I have no idea what I was doing, but it came out detailed. It's on a mini Polaroid that never developed. And yeah, it's a skull and mushrooms. Also, you'll happen to notice that I'm a fan of skulls for some reason. I explained it in my other video. I'll go into more depth in different videos. So, then we want to show you these two. Also, mini paintings. Random characters, little monster guys maybe, and then a random dust character. Ugly, but I like the way the teeth and the gums came out. Very detailed, even though this was a complete fail. And it turned out to be something kind of interesting. And this guy actually inspired somewhat of my style now. And that's really awesome. And I want to let you know that I'm also versatile. I'm not just going one way. I also like other things such as nature. So this is more of a rubber duck. But yeah, I made it completely out of my own head. I definitely wanted to make it seem like it was more in a bathtub. But yeah, it's just chilling in the water. It's got a shadow. The shadow may be in the wrong position, but it looks good in person. So yeah, if you guys want to drop some tips down or some other YouTube channels to check out, that would be awesome. So I like to use canvases, but I've only used a couple. This is what I've currently been using as my my background and my canvas, and I love it. I happen to love black, and painting over black is just really nice. The colors stand out, they pop. So I found this one, premium cardstock, 50 pages, and it is pretty premium. I love it. So I'm going to show you what I worked on over a week and a half from what I first started on to what I'm currently at. And I'm working on projects daily. If you want to check that out, that's actually on my TikTok, and that would be Mr. Vertigo Creates, and you could find me somewhere on TikTok. I have a skull logo, I believe, as my profile picture. And in the next video, I'm going to show my woodwork, such as wood burning progress that I've done, and my clay sculptures, as I've done some clay sculptures. And I also happen to like upcycling, so I can show you a few other little projects that are here and there. I'm very all over the place, and I just love creating things. So if you like watching different creations, different ideas, I'm definitely trying my best to stay original and just think of the most random, cool, crazy things. So yeah, thank you for stopping by in the first place. I really appreciate it. So let's get into our pieces. Hopefully the lighting can be decent. If it's not, I am very sorry. Because remember, this is raw. Okay, so this is my first ever attempt using, I just realized how crooked the nose is. But yeah, this is my first ever attempt using paint sticks, which is my go-to at the moment. It's really fun using them because they're quick dry, and I just happen to be like twitchy. So sometimes I just need to get stuff done, and I just feel to get it done. So yeah, this is my first ever, no outline. I just went straight in because I happen to like making skulls, so I kind of just went from my brain reference. And yeah, I liked how it came out. Not amazing, but I liked the dark to light, and there's texture in this. I wish I could show you exactly how it looks, but in all of these, with the way I use, there's some texture in. in here with the use of these paint sticks. It's really cool in person. Sorry about that. Wow. But yeah, it's really cool in person. They're like a waxy type look, but it's tempera paint. I'm not sure exactly how that affects. So I went from that to this. This was super random. I was like, I want to draw a hand, and I couldn't blend it very well. So then it became a zombie hand, and I couldn't get the angle right. So it's more like that. But that's such an awkward position. I don't know what I was thinking. But this experience taught me a lesson to actually learn how to blend and layer. So that was really helpful. My mistakes are always helpful. That's one thing to know. So I just wanted to try out layering on a pair of jeans, learn the dark to light. So I did. And then I was like, oh, I'll add in a shirt. So this is just more of a sketch. I just wanted to try something out. It's a pair of jeans and a shirt. So it's got some details on it. Nothing special. Okay. And then I went ahead and made a sun. I'm not going to show you the sun. I actually cut it up. It was very horrific. But the sun inspired me to make this flower. And I was able to layer this flower and blend it well. The only thing is I did this white outline. And I could probably go over it with pink and it would look good. But I love how I blended the blue, blended the inside, added highlights. All of that came together. And it's just like a natural flow of these leaves. I love flow within the artwork. And then the texture, of course. If you can tell, there's texture. So this was definitely a nice experiment. And I could probably finish it off correctly. But yeah, you see that? There's like texture to it. In most of my TikTok videos, it's hard to see the texture. But there's texture. That's really cool. And then, this is where it gets spicy. Look at that. This is a character. It's probably been made up before, but this is a character I drew a sketch of. It's in one of my sketchbooks. And I brought it to life. It's actually also a digital art that I made, and I brought it to life. It's just a skull with a cowboy hat, red cowboy hat. It's got a cigarette, whatever you want that to be. It's lovely. Love the texture on this, and this got my juices, my creative juices flowing. Love the texture on that. Very natural. The teeth are decent. I kind of like the cigarette a lot, and the glow. I love the glow, the embers, and then this is just brush strokes. Look at that. It's all natural, and it looks like smoke. Love it. And I was able to figure out the hat pretty good. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's my style. I mean, I like it. That is one of my favorite pieces. And then this was a mess up, but it became a beautiful thing that led me to so much more. So yeah, I don't even know what to call this guy at the moment, but it's a ghoul of some type. And yeah, it's a little horrifying, but I love it. Love the raw edges, the exaggerated smile, the exaggerated blood. Kind of looks like blush, but it's blood. Yeah, love the teeth. Very golden yellow. Okay, and then that piece turned into an inspiration for this piece. This is a Lil Peep reference, and it's just a ghoul, but I wanted to do something for Lil Peep. I don't know, just thought of it. And I love how I blended the teeth. Came out pretty decent. The nose is its own shape. The highlights, yeah, this was fun. I was able to somewhat get the black hair noticeable because it's hard to do black on black. But with those white highlights, I think it kind of helped. Okay. Sorry if I'm talking too much. And then I went on to this. This is inspired by, I just wanted to create something that, we are most afraid of. So it's kind of like a phobia. So I kind of got like a slight arachnophobia. If you got a slight arachnophobia or any phobias, let me know. I definitely want to do a future video with this on TikTok where people create phobias and we see what they come out with. So very detailed. This one took a while. It's not perfect. I don't know. I wasn't going for realism. I'm not trying to go for realism, but it kind of, it's got its own style. I like the way it came out, but not my favorite at all. This was a mess up, but it kind of looks like a piece, so I thought I would just show it. I messed up here. I don't know what I did. And then I don't know. I just felt like it came together. Love the way the brush strokes, the white on the black comes out. I don't know. Something about that. And then I went from that piece to this piece. This is a little concept I thought of, where it's just somebody staring up at the moon and the stars. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out how to blend that, and the angle is just so weird. But it's just looking up almost at a 90-degree angle. It's supposed to be like an alien guy. Yeah, that one. I'll have to redo that one at some point. And then here we go. Look at this. This is something I am amazed with how it came out. Love it. The hand is not perfect. I don't even know what it means. It's just like an alien hand or something. Got the same almost face as that first ghoul. Definitely modeled after that. Love the blending of the colors, the blood gushing out. Look at this. The other eyeball. And I love that I added this in where the mouth, the frown carried under the chin. And then I love the raw edge. So this one is a very nice piece. I don't know what to call it. I'm not sure yet, but I loved how this one came out. One of my favorite pieces. This one, it was just a random attempt at something other than creepy, because I was figuring out that creepy is kind of something I like. So this is a frog. The angle is not good at all, but it came out nice. I didn't want to add eyeballs because I was gonna mess up the way it looked, so I just left it. I feel like it's just, I don't know, like a paint splatter. This was strictly for mushroom TikTok, and I just felt like I could create something. So check it out. It's a mushroom from I don't know, if you're the size of a fairy, maybe it's that angle. But yeah, love the color blend. Everything came out exactly how I wanted. This one got done pretty quick. I was just so inspired. And yeah, check it out. The white is actually the brush strokes, but I made it look like, the white specks on the mushroom. I like this piece. So as you can see, I'm getting a little more confident. I'm getting a little more satisfied with what's coming out, and it's very helpful and motivating. And then this piece is one of my favorite pieces. This is what I would call him Hysteria or something. I had the other name, Hysteria or the Lost. I'm trying to get, it's really hard to tell what it looks like in person, but the green glows very nice. This green is so highlighted in person. The texture is amazing. Yeah, it's just like, oh no, he's overwhelmed. Yeah, so it's the overwhelmed or hysteria. Definitely love this piece, and it's an original piece. Yeah, love it. Okay, and then this is like my first piece inspired by something, uh, you know, already made. So this is obviously going for a Pennywise look, except he's bald. I didn't feel like adding the hair at all. But yeah, I love how the blended. The eyes aren't necessarily done, but I could leave them like that. It's whatever. But I like how I brought the teeth with full of texture. Oh my gosh. The teeth came out pretty decent. Yeah, look at that. Did some good line work. Not perfect at all, but this was fun to make. And yeah, felt good. Okay, and then this one was an idea I just randomly thought of quick. Did not execute at all, but it was there. It was there, you know what I mean? So this is my first attempt at a full skeleton. Noah did not reference anything. This is all just quick moving in my head. My favorite thing is actually the fishing line. And yeah, I mean, it just looks like a fishing line. So I thought that was kind of cool. Other than that, it's just all reference out of my head. I messed up the skull and then I tried to redo it and I haven't fixed it. And the fishing rod's the most random colors. That's all I could think of. So pretty much he's like about to hook something. So when you hook a fish, you kind of angle your ribs at a certain angle that like you twist your body while you're sitting down. So that's essentially what this is. It's more of a mess up, but yeah. I just like how I was able to layer the water over. So it looks like his feet are dipped in the water. But yeah, everything is off here, but I do like the fishing line. This one, I'll definitely do its own video, but this is something I referenced in my sketchbook that I brought to life, and this is my jello eyes. I don't know, I would call it bawling your eyes out, bawling my eyes out, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, this is my jello eye guy. Didn't come out amazing, but I did like the blending here, and I'm probably gonna have to redo it. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? This is original also, so I don't know. I feel like it's not bad for an original thought. Okay, so this is actually my Siamese cat. I try to do realism here. Okay, don't come for me. This is some realism. I tried my best with blending. It's not easy when there's no gray with these little sticks. So I had to do a lot of white on black. And the eyeballs are probably my favorite, except their positions are not perfect. They're definitely like at different angles. And yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Just ignore the pupils and yeah. Okay, it's alright. It's alright. My cat's name is Mongo. If you guys wanted to know. So then here's another attempt at something. Not necessarily realism, but not done with it. I just don't know if I want to touch it anymore. But it's grapes. I've worked hard on making the vine. Let me see. Can you tell? The vine, making it pretty cool with shadows and twists and turns. I think I did okay. It's kind of. I feel like the light kind of brings out the wrong spots that I blacked out. But yeah, and I'm not sure, but it was fun to do. I'm not done with it for sure. Okay, almost done. Sorry about long video again. Goodness. Okay, so this is actually the milk guy from Jack Stover, and I did a clay sculpture, and then I just decided that I would also do a another milk carton in my own style. So he's just tired and sad. Yeah, you got to write milk, and it's almost done. Okay, this is another one of my favorites that I did just recently. It is a sad or a tired brain or just an exhausted brain. Yeah, I really like how it came out. It looks like a brain, hopefully. Hopefully to you guys it looks like a brain. I thought of pupils, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Keeps it, more to my style, just I don't know, full of wonder. And if you can look closely, there's different emotions in here. But that's all up to the viewer. Now this one I'm not done with. Oh wait, this one, let me show you this one. This one is just, I tried it. It's a sketch I drew out. It's got a lot of symbolism in here. But yeah, it's on my sketchbook. It's better on my sketchbook. And here it's just definitely, it was a trial. It was a trial and error. So on to pretty much my last piece at the moment. Boom. This was a reference photo. And it's got, I think I got the wrong angle on the bottom teeth here. But yeah, for the most part, it's not too bad. It's just a pair of grills, like, silver grills. It's hard to see the silver, but silver grills, just mouth open. I don't know. Just wanted to try out my silver paint stick, but it didn't come out silver, so I ended up using metallic paint. And yeah, it's got too much texture on it, so it's kind of a bust, but it was good. It was a good attempt, and I kind of like the blend here with the shadow. So yeah, what do you guys think? That's over about a week and a half of just completely starting my first ever paintings. I'm kind of satisfied with my progress, but I ran into art block recently, and hopefully I can get back into the groove. Also, if you're still here, thank you. I appreciate it. I do have a little zine or a little booklet that I want to get into in the future, and it's called I'm Perfectly Imperfect, and it's a doodle book, volume 1, made by me. And yeah, it's just got about 15 doodles, and I still got to work on it and finish it off. And pretty much, it's got these doodles, and then I'm going to be able to add in like a little explanation and a story behind them possibly. And then there's even something that can include you in there. But yeah, those are super cheap, like less than $10, I'm sure. And I'll get to those in the future. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm sorry this video was long. I really apologize. But hopefully you enjoyed some of it. And yeah, let me know what you think of my progress, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And I'll catch up with you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.